participants list and you're not seeing the people that you care about and they care about you, well, guess what happened? It is time for you to reach out to them, because very soon Mr. Puyol is going to join us for a conversation. I wanted this morning to appreciate this conversation in the context of your present reality. I wanted to appreciate this conversation in the present, in accordance with your present reality, rather. Let me use this opportunity to welcome our Double Diamond affiliate, Mr. Albert Jack. I see him present here. I see our Bronze affiliate, Sir Don Rogers, he's present as well. Bronze affiliate Clinton Daly is present as well. And of course, many other of the great affiliates, Lady Simone Williams, a silver affiliate in this company, very much present and is doing great. Christine and Marie and Okima, Tara, Jeru, Carlene, Enrithia, Lady Joan. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This Lady Joan here, Lady Joan is a senior citizen here in Jamaica, but there's no month that she does less than 500 volume points. She understands the system. She's a sales rep at Vida Divina. She's doing it via sales. It can be done if you are serious about it. Welcome, Lady Yvonne Sherwood. Welcome, Josephine. Welcome, Sir Audley. Glad to have you, sir. And I say, Dacia Walker logging in this morning. So without any further ado, let me just get into the meat of the matter and have this morning joining us none other than our CEO, Mr. Armand Puyol. And this morning is a virtual conversation. Yeah, to have a virtual conversation. Mr. Puyol would have had this discussion back in about 2018 thereabout. And I'm telling you, it is still relevant today. And I'd like for you to assimilate this knowledge, because if you assimilate this knowledge and then apply it, anybody who applies what Mr. Puyol is going to talk about today, your life will never ever be the same again. You will see exponential growth in your business. So without any further ado, our CEO, our founder, Mr. Armand Puyol, is taking the floor. How are you doing today, Mr. Puyol? Talk to us, sir. Go ahead.
Within the last 3 years, in any company out of 64,000 companies in network marketing, why are we having so many people who don't have don't have any type of business knowledge, and they're building organizations that are making 20 grand, 10 grand, 5 grand, whatever it is a month. They're changing their lives. Why is this happening? Because of these 5 steps. Okay? Why are they hidden ranked? It's like diamond. Now, everybody who's on the call right now, I want you to understand this. Everything is based on points. Remember, the sport is network marketing. Like to win, you got to do points. Okay? Now, why can't Armand, no matter what the company is, no matter what the comp plan is, get to the top of every company? Because I break it down by points. Understand that. How many products do I need to create the points to get me to that level? For an example, let's talk about diamond. Most of you will say, oh my God, I would love to be diamond. Oh my God, that would be great. But when I tell you, you got to be diamond, you go like, I need 200,000 points? Wow, where the heck am I going to get all those 200,000 points? That's impossible. But people are hitting it. They have no schooling. They've never been to elementary. They've never been to high school. And they're hitting it. They don't have degrees, and they're hitting it. How? Let me teach you how. Are you ready? Please jot this down, because I'm going to say this once. And it's going to change your life forever. If to get to diamond, you need 100,000 points on one leg and 100,000 points on this, 200,000 total points. If everyone in your organization was doing the 5 steps, not everybody will, by the way. Very minimum will. Everybody will promise they do. But I can tell somebody, it's like I come up to somebody, goes, hey, he goes, Armand, what can I do to help? I'm not growing. Are you doing the 5 steps? Yes, I am. Show me your back office. You've only bought 3 products at the beginning, and you're doing the 5 steps? Goes, well, you're not doing 5 steps, because if you're doing the 5 steps, you're prospecting every day. You're moving product to prospects so people try it. Remember, we're funneling people from all the way down till you find that one person that wants to join your organization. That's what we're doing, funneling people into your organization. So when people tell me they're not doing it, they're not doing it. Most people don't. But here is the difference. If you do this, it's going to change your life forever. I want you to understand, everything is based on points. Okay? And I want you to understand how it's based on points is going to change your life. For example, let's talk about the great Latasha Carpenter, who I just saw right now, which I love, by the way. She's awesome. Let's just say she tells me, Armand, I want to get to diamond within the next couple of months. I tell her, it's possible. How? Okay, fantastic. I'm going to teach you, my lovely redhead. I'm going to teach you how to do this so your kids can be better the rest of your life. And I'm going to tell you this to every single one of you right now. Okay? She's actually never asked me that question, but I'm answering her right now. Here it is. Here's my secret. 200,000 points is very difficult for anyone to do. Correct. But if you break it down to many people, it becomes easy. How many people do we need to break it down to? Let's just say if you are doing the 5 steps, you need 4,000 points per person every week, right? That's what they need in product. If they're just moving 5 products, if they're just doing 5. But most won't. We know that. Let's just say at the minimum, everybody does $1,500. Remember that number, 1,500? Okay? Let's just say everybody does $1,500. $1,500 with a product that they're going to move, they're going to sell. They're not keeping it under the bed, by the way, because it won't work if you do that. It will not work. You got to move the product because you need to sort through people as quick as possible. So, listen to me now. We're going to get you to diamond in a few months. How do we do this? You divide 1,500 points that people are going to be buying. Let's just say, how many people do you need at 1,500 points to get you to 200,000? See, maybe I think it's 136 people, somewhere around there. And then there's going to be all the extra people in between that, the person, the other person, they only doing 120 points and they're only doing 400 points. And just what we're going to consider only part of the club, a part of the table of, your corporate table, okay? We're going to say you only need 100 people on your corporate table. The extra points will come in because people buy 120, they don't stop. You know that. You don't stop buying the product because you fall in love with the product. So let's just say you say 100 and 100, 200 people. That's all you need, okay? Is that easy? Can you teach 100 people to do the 5 steps to actually move the product? Let's just say they're moving $3,000 worth of product, doing the 5 steps every day, 5 products a day, and they have more time off than the 2 days only a week. They do $3,000 in purchase. And you can teach 50 people on each side to do that. Can you do that? Okay? Let's just say let's just go easy. Let's go to $1,500. We get 100 people to move $1,500 on one side, and people to do $1,500 on the side. You get 100 and 100 people. Now, here's the secret. It doesn't have to be your directs. It can be people that other people brought in, the organization. You can go as deep as you want to find these people. But all you got to do is find 100 people that are going to move $1,500 worth of product a month. Can you do that? Can we do that? Not only is it going to change their lives with their household budget and everything else, and the money they're making, they're going to be paying the rent, they're going to be feeding their kids, everything else. Can you find 100 people that are going to do $1,500? Now, if you do, you got 100 here and 100 here doing the same thing, plus the extras in the middle, because there's going to be a lot of extras. That's diamond money. You're now a diamond. And if everybody's doing 50, 100, 50, 100, guess what? People are going to go up to golds. They're going to go out to platinums. You're going to have a network of people that are growing step by step and joining everybody all along the way. See, now, this is what I teach to people. People, they're like, I got to get the distributor, I got to recruit, and I'm going to tell them that I'm going to vomit verbally all this information on top. No. Take your steps, be calm, and take it step by step, not all in one day. Grab the information, make the funnel work for you, and guess what? It'll take you from tragic to magic. Now, what do you need to get to diamond? Fantastic. 100 people, doing not even the 5 steps. They're doing a quarter of the 5 steps or less. Okay? Now check it out. Let's just say you want to get to ruby, solid ruby. Fantastic. All you need is 25 and 25. Can you do that? That's it. So instead of seeing how much you can sell and how much you can do and how much you can recruit, concentrate in building an army of people who want to move products. And you'll get to the top of the company faster than anybody else. You understand that? And I'm not just talking like, let's just say, hey, you know what, Vida Divina is doing this. Why, when we went to GoPro, there was 13 people who went on stage at 7-figure. Out of 64,000 companies, most companies got 0 7-figure earners that were made last year. Vida Divina did half of them that were on stage. Vida Divina created more diamonds than 64,000 companies out there put together. How do we do that? By teaching people the right steps to build a true business. Not a fake business, a true business that's going to take you to a whole different level. Now, my friends, I just gave you some secrets of the industry that I don't really teach to a lot of people. I tell them about the 5 steps. I don't really teach this part about how to break it down and how to get to the rank that you want. Just break it down. Let's just say everybody did 1,000 points. Not 1,500, 1,000 points. Break it down on how many people do you need doing 1,000 points so they can go prospect. You see, the idea is this. It's not that they're buying 1,000 points or anything like that. Okay? The idea is this. How many people are going to be moving product? Because to move product, you're going to have to go prospecting. Once you prospect, you're going to follow up and find new leaders, find new people, find new customers, find everything. That's going to create a solid business for you. And then through those people who are buying and trying the product, you're going to sort through them to find out, is this a customer for life or is this somebody who's going to be a business person with us? And then from there, you duplicate it out. You duplicate everybody. You have to do the 5 steps. You have to go out there and sell 5 products a day. You have to, at the minimum, 5 products a day. If somebody sold 5 products a day, my friends, guess what? We're talking about now 100 products. That's $4,000 or points worth of products. 4,000. If somebody did 5 products a day, just 5 days a week, not even all the week long, just 5 days a week, for 4 weeks in a row, that's 4,000 points in products they're going to consume. Now divide that by 200,000. How many people do you think you need? 30 on each side? And you become diamond. Now your paycheck's over $40,000 a month as a diamond commissions. Is that going to change your mind? Is that going to change your lifestyle? With an extra $40,000 in your pocket, because you did this correctly. Would that change your zip code? Would that put your children in a much better position in life? Would that put everything that you have in a whole new road to have success? See, my friends, here's a trick. It's not about the talk and how we do it. I can show you the talk. I can show you exactly. I just gave you the blueprint. Now, are you willing to work it? Are you willing to change who you are I know a lot of you probably came from different network marketing because they've never done this. I never tell you. Guess what? Because 7-figure earners don't want to tell people how to become a 7-figure earner. I do. I just gave you simplistic strategy and how to get there. And I know if you do the math, you know I'm right. I am correct. But you have to do the work. Like I said, we work as a team. But everybody down your downline, if you build this, and if you build everybody, not to tell people, you don't have to sell, you don't have to do this. Don't do that to yourself. Don't cut your own neck. Tell people the facts, the truth. We move every day. We're out there prospecting by selling 5 products minimum a day. Minimum. So everybody at the minimum should be doing 4,000. Obviously, not nobody. Most don't. So let's just say it's half. Let's just say less than half. 1,500. They do 1,500. Let's just say they do half. 2,000. That's how much is that? 100. Plus all the extras. Double diamond. Boom. I hope you understand what I'm telling you. And I hope my information today can change your life drastically in the next couple of months. But to do that, you got to take the initiative to actually start doing what works. And what works, I'm telling you. I'm not telling you because I'm blowing hot air onto anybody. I'm telling you this because I want to see you succeed. I want to build your story. But for that to happen, you need to start working. Because guess what? I'm going to work with people who are working. Not everybody is doing the 5 steps. I know that for a fact. Why? Because I can see it just by looking at their back office and how much money they're buying in products. If they're only taking 3 products, they're taking them themselves. They're not selling the product. But if you sell the product, I know some of you will go like, I don't like to sell. Well, nobody likes to sell, trust me. But my dad told me one thing when I was very young. If you learn to sell, you'll never be hungry in your life. Let's move stuff. Let's move a product. Let's move a product that works and gets results. Let's help make this your game. Let's go, people. Tragic to magic. Let's make it happen. God bless you. Thank you for being on the call. This is Armand Pujols. I hope what I told you today helps you change you in a very positive way. God bless.
Thank you immensely. Our CEO and founder, Mr. Armand Pujols. Ladies and gentlemen, you came this morning for a conversation with Chris, but instead you were empowered by our CEO, Mr. Armand Pujols. Only he alone can spill it like he did just now. I have never met anybody like this man. A charismatic man, a profound man, a man who is going to tell you the truth that, look here, network marketing is either about a service or a product. At Vida, we have products, and if you move them the right way, then guess what? You will never ever be broke again. According to him, his father would have reiterated that to him as a boy growing up. Look what the man has become. And today he's saying to us, listen, Dan Rogers, it's not difficult. No. Simone, it's not difficult. Marie, it's not difficult. What is your target? That's the question he's asking you. What exactly is your target? Yes? Now that you have established your target, we've been talking about that from last week coming on into this week. Once you have established that target, you now need to look at one of 2 things, or both. How many products do I need to move for me to achieve this target? How many people do I need to have in my organization moving a similar amount of products for the target to become attainable? Ladies and gentlemen, this is simple. Very, very simple. But it's not easy. Listen, you were here this morning, and for yourself, you heard it firsthand from our CEO. You never tell Chris to come and talk to you about it. You never gave the message to Aisha. You never gave the message to Albert Jeckett, nor Clinton Daly, nor Don Rogers. He came and he spoke profoundly. What are your thoughts? What are your takeaways this morning from this conversation with the man himself, Mr. Armand Puyol? Just raise your hand and I'll be more than happy to unmute you, or to ask you to unmute rather, for you to share your takeaway. I see people asking for the tape. Talk to us. What is it about the tape that would have caused you to want it? What is it that you heard that has resonated with you? What is it that you would have heard that is going to cause you to take action today? Talk to us. Raise your hand and mute your mic, and we'll have the conversation. Who'll be the first person to start this morning? We're not going to spend the entire morning talking about asking people to raise their hand. Don Rogers, go ahead, sir. Take it away. Talk to us. What is it that resonated with you from this conversation with the CEO? I'm waiting for the second hand to come up. Go ahead, Don.
Good morning to you, Sir Christopher Lyon Thomas. Good morning to all Double Diamond, all our great affiliates. So I'm trying to find words to describe what I just heard from the CEO. I became very emotional, very emotional this morning, because this is not easy, but it's doable. When I listened to the CEO break this down this morning, just break it down in pieces. This is doable. All I'm going to say right now, summing up, it's time for me to get working. It's time for us as a team to work. If we're going to build this team, we got to work and work hard. When listen to the CEO talk about moving a minimum of 5 products a day, not even including Saturday and Sunday. Building a team with a minimum of 100 on each leg, this is doable. But it calls for work. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work, Sir Christopher Lyon Thomas.
Work we must, by the sweat of our brow, sir. The Bible says we should eat bread. And if a man does not work, he should not eat. Are you familiar with those scriptures, sir? That's exactly what the Bible says. A man must work in order to have food on his table. And if a man is taking up a woman as his wife and he's not willing to put food on at the table and to protect her and to provide for the rest of the family, he doesn't deserve to be a husband. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Sir Don Rogers, for the thoughts that resonated with you. Now we come back to Jamaica, and I see my friend Ardley. He has his hand up. Ardley, talk to us, sir. Please unmute Ardley and tell us what is it that resonated with you this morning from our conversation with Mr. Armand Puyol. Go ahead, Ardley. Where are you? Ardley going once? All right. Go ahead, sir. Guys, are you hearing Ardley? Because I'm not hearing. Ardley, you're not coming through. Nothing from you, Sir Ardley. Maybe I'm the one not hearing. Guys, if you're hearing Ardley, drop 1 in the chat. Okay, Ardley, nobody is hearing you. Not hearing. Ardley, please work on your connection and come back to us. All right, so there you go, guys. Excellent summary by Don Rogers there, and his takeaway. Don Rogers said, listen, it is not easy, but it is doable. Yes, it is doable. If you have your target, as we spoke about that target last week, Friday, we say, hey, if you really want to earn $10,000, write it down. This is my $10,000. Look at the amount of products you need to sell to achieve that $10,000. If you want to rank up and earn $10,000 ranking up, look at the amount of people that you need or the amount of points you need for each aspect of your business, your left leg and your right leg. And now you go and you conquer by teaching the people in your organization how to get it done. Ardley, you seem to be ready and motivated to speak. Unmute your mic, sir, and take it away. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, Audley. Going once.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Blessings to you and your family. Take it away. Talk to us.
Yes. Basically, what I saw this morning is something that is quite unusual because nobody, as far as I know personally, seeing what was put forward this morning by Mr. Fields, it made things a little bit more easier. It put things in perspective. If you're thinking of a get-rich-quick scheme, then definitely it's going to turn you on. But if you're thinking of putting in work and see results, I believe that this is exactly what needs to be known. It is knowledge that is necessary. Hence the reason why I requested it myself. I want to be able to play this over and over so I can keep myself abreast of it. That being said, the numbers make sense. The numbers make sense. If you're someone that has, like yourself, Mr. Thomas, if you have some kind of background in network marketing, you know that it's a numbers game. Based on the numbers that you put out, the numbers that you receive back in. So each number carry a certain value. 1,000 may carry the value of 100, and so on and so forth. But the whole point is, what was put forward this morning shows that this thing is tangible. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a pie-in-the-sky type thing. Something that you put in the work. And I keep reiterating that statement. Put in the work. It's not going to happen. It doesn't matter the work. And if you put in the work, results will come. I'm seeing it. I'm not very out there, audible, doing, but to be seen in that way. But in the background, I'm putting in my work. According to my availability, I'm putting in my work. I'm seeing results. I'm telling you, I'm seeing results. I'm getting follow-ups from stuff that's been done from 2021. I'm seeing results. So all I'm saying is be encouraged. Look at what Mr. Field is saying. Follow through with it. Use it. Embrace it. Love it. And if it hurts, hug it up. I learned this from a gentleman in Spanish, so I'm doing it by. This buddy of mine got beat up, and he goes, yo, you have to hug up the one head. Hug it up. Love it. And move forward with it. Make it be your encouragement not to make it happen again. Let this be your encouragement to go forward and do what needs to be done.
Thank you so much, Sir Nugent. Embrace the challenge, ladies and gentlemen, is what Mr. Nugent is saying to us this morning. Mr. Nugent is saying that if we are going to have the success, then we need to embrace the challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you this morning for this investment of your time. Your being here is indicative of the fact that you are serious to move away from tragic and to elevate yourself to magic. Remember the words of Mr. Armand Puyol. First I've heard it, never heard it before. If you really want to make life simple for yourself, sell something. Sell something. And if you're selling these products, then you will never ever be broke. Have yourselves a fantastic day. God bless you all. See you this evening at 8 p.m. Jamaica time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Lady Stacy Brooks and our Double Diamond affiliate Albert Jeke will be on the corporate call. Invite. God bless you. Have a great day. See you.